Did you know that the story of an entire people might be hidden in their DNA? This isn't just a tale from history books. Science has uncovered secrets that are truly mind-blowing. In this video, we'll dive deep into the genetic mysteries that reveal the true identity of the Jewish people. Stay with us till the end, because the full story is only just beginning. Imagine the power to unlock the hidden secrets of history, not through dusty old books or ancient scrolls, but by simply looking at the very DNA coursing through our veins. What if the key to understanding who we are, where we come from, and how our story has been shaped for thousands of years is right there, inside us, all along? It's a truth so profound, so deeply woven into our biology, that scientists have only just begun to uncover it. In recent years, cutting-edge genetic research has begun to reveal a stunning truth. The DNA of Jewish populations carries the echoes of a history that spans millennia. This isn't just a scientific curiosity. It's a window into the past, a key to unlocking the stories of survival, resilience, and identity that have shaped Jewish people across the globe. Why does this matter today? Because as the world becomes more interconnected and the lines between cultures and identities blur, understanding the deep-rooted connections within our genetic makeup can help bridge gaps between ancient histories and modern identities. It's not just about science or history, it's about understanding the essence of who we are, what makes us uniquely connected, and how our past continues to shape our future. Recent studies have revealed astonishing facts. Scientists have traced the genetic markers that tie together Jewish communities from different parts of the world, from Ashkenazi Jews in Europe to Sephardic Jews in Spain, and Mizrahi Jews from the Middle East. These studies are showing that despite centuries of diaspora, despite being scattered across continents, the shared genetic history among Jewish people is undeniable. It's as if the ancient ties that once bound them together are still visible in their very cells today. But what's even more fascinating is how this research is transforming our understanding of identity itself. It's no longer just about where we come from, but about what connects us across generations, cultures, and borders. As we dig deeper into the human genome, the stories of survival and resilience embedded in the DNA are coming to life. Stories that remind us how much of history we carry within us, even if we don't fully understand it yet. Now that we've unlocked a glimpse into the powerful secrets hidden within the DNA of the Jewish people, let's take a step back in time to understand who they truly are. The roots of the Jewish people stretch back over 3,000 years to a man named Abraham. It was with him that the story of a unique people began, a people who would go on to become more than just a tribe, but a symbol of endurance, faith, and identity. Abraham, the father of the Jewish people, established the foundation for an identity that transcended borders, cultures, and even centuries. But the journey didn't stop there. The story of the Jewish people is not just about their origins, but about the paths they were forced to take. Through exile, war, and persecution, the Jewish people were scattered across the world. From ancient Israel to distant lands, their presence spread like a thread, weaving through the fabric of history. And as they moved, so too did their identity, adapting, transforming, and surviving against all odds. This constant movement, whether through forced exile or migration for trade, led to the genetic mixing we see today. Jewish communities grew not just in the Middle East, but in Europe, Africa, and Asia, creating a rich tapestry of regional diversity. Despite this, their shared roots remained strong, like a tree whose branches spread far and wide, but whose core is unshakable. This is where the science of DNA becomes so powerful. As these ancient communities settled in new lands, they carried with them not only their faith and culture, but their genetic legacy, a legacy that now provides us with clues to the incredible journey they've undertaken. As we continue our journey, diving deeper into the heart of the Jewish people's story, we encounter the science that's been unlocking the hidden chapters of their past. We've explored their ancient origins, but now, thanks to modern technology, we can trace those roots through something even more intimate, their DNA. And what scientists have uncovered is nothing short of extraordinary. Through genetic studies, researchers have begun to piece together a clearer picture of the shared ancestry among Jewish communities, from the Ashkenazi Jews of Europe to the Sephardi Jews of Spain and the Mizrahi Jews of the Middle East. Despite centuries of separation and dispersion across the globe, these communities carry strikingly similar genetic markers. It's as if, no matter how far they've traveled, their DNA still whispers the same ancient story. But the surprises don't end there. These genetic markers, pointing to their ancient Levantine origins, not only unite Jewish communities, but also reveal deep connections to distant cousins they never knew existed. Scientists have found unexpected links to other ancient populations, creating a stunning web of genetic cousins scattered across the world. The genetic ties that bind these groups are not just about geography. They are a testament to a shared history of survival and resilience. What's even more powerful is that these markers don't just speak of ancestry. They tell stories of endurance. Each strand of DNA is a silent witness to the struggles, triumphs, and migrations that shaped Jewish history. The DNA doesn't just connect them to the past. It strengthens the understanding that the essence of their identity is woven through time, carried forward in each generation, even across continents. These scientific discoveries don't just answer questions, they raise new ones, urging us to look deeper into the mysteries of who we are. Now that we've uncovered the surprising connections between Jewish communities through genetic markers, let's dive deeper into the story these genes are telling us. These aren't just scientific facts. They are the echoes of ancient lives, whispering the untold tales of survival, connection, and lineage. And what scientists have uncovered is nothing short of extraordinary. One of the most remarkable discoveries comes from rare genetic disorders. These conditions, which are more prevalent in certain Jewish populations, have revealed ancient genetic patterns that stretch back to early communities in the Levant. It's almost as if these disorders carry a message from the past, a silent testament to the resilience of a people who endured centuries of hardship. Through the study of these rare markers, we are able to trace Jewish ancestry with startling clarity. Another striking revelation comes from the study of maternal and paternal DNA lines, mtDNA and Y-DNA. These markers don't just tell us where we are from, but also who we are connected to at the deepest level. The Kohanim, the priestly class within Judaism, are a prime example. Through Y-DNA analysis, scientists have discovered that these individuals share common genetic markers, tracing their lineage to ancient priestly families. The connection is so strong, it's as if the blood of these ancient priests still flows in their descendants today, despite thousands of years and countless generations between them. Then, there are the remarkable insights from ancient DNA comparisons. Studies of remains from sites like Qumran and Masada have provided a direct link between the ancient world and the Jewish people of today. The same genetic patterns found in these ancient remains are present in modern Jewish communities. It's as if, through the study of our genes, we can hear the voices of those who lived in those times, our ancestors, whose blood still runs through us. The story in the genes is a testament to the endurance and unity of a people whose legacy is written not just in history, but in the very fabric of their DNA. But as with any profound discovery, the truth about Jewish genetic heritage isn't without its complications. For centuries, myths and misconceptions have clouded the origins of the Jewish people. Now, as we uncover the genetic links that tie these communities together, we are also forced to confront the stories that have been woven around their identity. Myths about their origins are not just stubborn echoes from the past, but obstacles that continue to challenge the understanding of who the Jewish people truly are. One of the most controversial theories, the Khazar hypothesis, claims that Ashkenazi Jews descend not from the ancient Israelites, but from the Khazars, a Turkic group who allegedly converted to Judaism centuries ago. While this theory gained popularity in some circles, genetic studies have consistently debunked it. Modern DNA research reveals no significant genetic links between Ashkenazi Jews and the Khazars. Instead, the genetic evidence overwhelmingly points to a shared Levantine ancestry, reaffirming that the Jewish people's roots are deeply embedded in the ancient lands of Israel. But why do these misconceptions persist, even in the face of such compelling scientific evidence? Perhaps because identity is more than just science. It's about belonging, culture, and history. The truth that DNA alone cannot fully capture the essence of who belongs to a people. It's not just about genetic markers. It's about shared experiences, traditions, faith, and connection. While science may reveal the threads that tie us together, it's important to remember that DNA doesn't define us in totality. Our identity, like the Jewish people's, is shaped by much more than what is written in our genes. It is the stories, the resilience, and the enduring spirit that make us who we are. While the science behind the Jewish people's DNA is astounding, there's an even deeper layer to the story, one that goes beyond genetic markers and rare disorders. As we've seen, the DNA offers us clues to ancient connections, but it can't fully capture the emotional essence of what it means to be Jewish. The stories that DNA holds are important, but they are only part of a much larger tapestry of identity, memory, and legacy. For Jewish people, identity isn't just found in genes. It's built on centuries of survival, faith, culture, and shared history. Each family, each community, carries with it not just the genetic markers passed down through the generations, but the memories, struggles, and triumphs that define who they are. It's the story of overcoming adversity, preserving tradition, and holding on to a faith that has lasted through centuries of exile, persecution, and hardship. Take, for instance, the personal stories of those who've discovered their Jewish ancestry through genetic testing. Some were born into families who had lost touch with their roots. Others had never known their Jewish lineage, and yet, upon learning of their heritage, they felt an overwhelming sense of connection. Something that was always there but hidden, waiting to be uncovered. These stories remind us that DNA isn't the only link to the past. It's the emotional and spiritual ties that bind people to their history. This is the power of memory. While DNA can tell us who our ancestors were, it is the stories, the teachings, and the traditions passed down through generations that truly shape our identity. And for Jewish people, the legacy is not just one of survival. It's one of pride, strength, and an unbreakable spirit that refuses to be forgotten. As we've seen, the hidden DNA secrets of Jewish people reveal a remarkable truth. The past is never truly gone. It lives on, not only in our genes, but in the hearts and minds of those who continue to carry the legacy forward. As we reach the end of this journey through history, science, and identity, one thing becomes abundantly clear. The story of the Jewish people is far more than just a tale of survival. It is a story written in the very fabric of their DNA, passed down through generations and carried by the resilience of a people who, no matter where they were scattered, always remained connected by something much deeper than geography. Through genetic discoveries, we've uncovered pieces of the puzzle that tie together Jewish communities across the world, connecting them not only through their shared ancestry, but through their shared memory. It's the story of a people whose DNA carries the imprints of centuries of struggle, faith, and hope. Yet, as we've learned, DNA alone cannot fully capture the essence of who they are. What truly defines them is their ability to adapt, to preserve their culture, and to pass down their traditions and stories through generations. And perhaps that's the most powerful message hidden in these genetic revelations. The past is never truly gone. It lives on, both in our genes and in the hearts of those who continue to carry the legacy forward. The Jewish people's story is one of unbreakable strength, unwavering faith, and an enduring connection to their roots, no matter how far apart they may be. So, as you reflect on the incredible journey of discovery we've just taken together, I invite you to think about the mysteries still left to uncover within all of us. What other hidden truths might our DNA be holding? What stories are still waiting to be told? If you found this journey as fascinating as I did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and share it with those who, too, would be amazed by the hidden truths of our shared history. And of course, watch the full video to continue exploring the wonders of the human story.